Okay, time now for Module 4, Understanding Behavior. This is a loaded module. We've got a lot going on in this one. It's a really important step in your progression as an autism mentor and teacher and person who supports somebody with autism. Trying to give you some tools in this module so that you can go back and start to answer some of those questions that are puzzling, that are presenting a lot of challenges for the student, and ultimately impacting their quality of life. So the goal of this module is really that you can go back to help that student with a better understanding of what may be triggering a challenge, how you can step in and maybe provide an alternative solution to that and teach a new behavior on how to respond to those challenges. This is a really big step in your game, and we're excited for you to begin Module 4. Let's just talk a little bit about your objectives. So we want you to be able to understand and define behaviors of concern. Defining a behavior is a big area that we see out in the field where people tend to use definitions that aren't specific enough. So you will learn in this module how to make very clear operational definitions of a behavior so that people know what it is they should be looking for and observing. If we make definitions too general or too vague or not observable, it can be really tricky to collect reliable data. You're going to learn how to track the ABCs of behavior, and the ABCs stand for antecedent, behavior, and consequence. It's a behavior observation and data collection system that we use all the time to be able to figure out environmental triggers that might be maintaining a particular behavior. You're going to get experience with some of the data collection. You're going to have tools that you can take back to your environment to start to use to actually collect some data. And you're going to learn about the functions of behavior, meaning what does that person get out of the behavior? We behave to communicate things and to get things that we want or to avoid things that we don't want, every single one of us. And becoming a better person who understands behavior more proficiently is going to help you identify the functions so that you can help your student with autism get what they want and need without having to use inefficient or ineffective methods to get those things that they want and need. And just ultimately, this is a good data collection module, so we're going to try to give you a couple tools that you can take back and right away get cranking on collecting data. Without good data, we cannot make informed decisions. We cannot make reliable decisions. So your role as a data collector is super duper important. So behavior must be observable. You're going to talk about a good definition, whether or not it's observable or not. You're going to talk about how behaviors function to either access something or avoid something. You're going to be talking about how you can help change behavior based on what the function is and what you learn about the function. And ultimately, let's take a look really quickly. You are going to have a couple different data sheets in here. You'll have a blank ABC or antecedent behavior data sheet that you can start to compile and fill in for your student. You have something called the Motivation Assessment Scale as one of your handout and readings. This is a great tool. I would really encourage you to read that in depth and then complete one for your student to try to identify the function of a behavior that you choose. All of those things will go into your portfolio as part of your portfolio builder. We've got readings for you on operational definitions and how to write a good operational definition. And also 2 videos. One is about just the basics of behavior, and another one is an introduction to PBS, or positive behavior support. It's a really nice video, very visual, that's going to help you understand what is positive behavior support. So this is a big one. We encourage you to really dig into this one. Get focused, and let's see in your discussion post and your portfolio some real deep level thinking and taking apart these tools and starting to get a concept for how you can go back to your career or home, school, classroom, and really become an expert in behavior and collecting data so that you can better understand your students. All right, this is a biggie. Go have fun. Talk to you soon.